We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Well, we thought this could get interesting. Here's interesting, an onside kick to start this thing. And the Cowboys are able to recover. From the 50, here's Greer. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Here's Greer. Got him in. It's Randy Moss. And they eventually get to him at the 17 after a pickup of 17. Into the red zone. First down.
We came into this one focused on Randy Moss, and now he has our full attention with his first grab of the game.
Well, he's one of only 2 players to go a whole season averaging over 100 yards receiving and average a touchdown per game as well. That's a pretty impressive stat.
It really is, especially when you consider that every defense he faced was prepared for it and was kicking coverages in his direction.
Second down and 6 now. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Got it.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. Well, you got to think, Charles, that one's on the quarterback, as everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there, because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. The Hall of Famer Ronnie Lott picks it. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Oh, a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Aikman operating from the gun. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Here's Aikman setting to throw it. That is caught. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one good for 24 yards. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. From the shotgun, Aikman. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now it's Aikman. And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. The point after, good by Groupie. And that makes the score 7-0. So look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Cowboys are able to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Give to Patterson, running to the right. And he's got this down to the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Started the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. It's Greer. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
They'll throw on 1st down with Aikman. That is caught by Dell. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Cowboys going to burn. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. Now, there's 2 sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And So many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football. Vick on the sneak, and he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick eluding the pressure right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Vick with a give to Sanders. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. They just get the play off. Now Vick. Forced out to his left. Vick into the slide, and he's got the first. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And nice move. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. We're scoreless after 1.
All right, boys, let's keep it up. Get it.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Staying on his feet, being chased out left. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down at a yard. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked off by Reek Woolen. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw or maybe the ball's tipped or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
A good push there from that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on first down. So the 3-time Pro Bowler Javon Curse with a tackle there.
And you get selected for that game because you are a consistently dominant performer. And that's what he is. We always think about him being a pass rusher, but he can play the run as well. A guy that you just have to game plan for every week.
To throw is Aikman. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Aikman looking to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Tell me I didn't just see these first 2 possessions. I mean, is this one of those cases of anything you can do, I can do
better?
Maybe not better, huh?
Worse?
Yeah, just a little bit. Very sloppy start. I think maybe a case of the nerves for both teams.
And now we're back to an even playing field. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Vick now after the fumble recovery. We'll get that to Amir Smith-Marset. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They'll run at Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. 2nd and 7. Here's Michael Vick. Flush to his right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the 1st down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Another run here with Sanders. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now defense sold out for the run. Worked out well.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
3rd and short yardage. Vick. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin in the final seconds of the 1st half. And the Giants have taken the lead here in the final stages of this 1st half. Brian Dable dialing up a play call here as they will go for 2. They'll look to throw. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
They'll take over. 1st down and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So the difference is 6 points as we get set to resume action here in this third quarter of play. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Now Sanders. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Another run with Sanders. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
They're still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
19 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
Fourth down, Vick buying time to his left. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Michael Vick, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. So what can Vick do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for the 2-point conversion? They'll try and throw for it. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes.
He's got a man, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Now Aikman. That's down the field to Moss, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big pickup of 38. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Sanders will take it in. Touchdown. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. Jackson now to return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. 77 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Second down, and back they go to Sanders. And we'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So we'll get the penalty all sorted out when we get back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Vic's going to change the play. He'll drop to throw. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. Look at the big fella go. Kyle Pitts, touchdown, Giants. Kyle Pitts, 76 yards. And the Giants use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it. So a sack on the 2-point try. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Looking to pass, Aikman on first down. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding because that one was well over everyone's head.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Aikman. That's going to be caught by Moss. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Out of the gun, it's Aikman. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Aikman will throw. And this is caught at the 8. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Aikman setting to throw it. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. And now they'll shift things around. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
Important extra point up and through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. And this is going to be covered up by the Giants. And now looking at the clock here, they do have 2 timeouts, but even if they force a 3-and-out, they're going to have very little time remaining.
So that means they've got to be aggressive and find a way to knock the ball free. They've got to come up with it because they can't just rely, as you noted, on using their timeouts and getting the ball back. They might not have any time to mount an attack, even get the football. That's their mantra.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Vick. This is caught. It's Greg Olsen. And he is going to have a New York 1st down, and the Giants are going to win the football game. Here's Sanders, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now 3rd and 3. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
And give him a lot of credit, too, because he stood there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. When they called on him, he was ready, and he knocked it through the post.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20.
It was a long shot, but they did get one final chance to try to score and overcome this small deficit. No touchdown, though, Charles, and that brings this one to a close.
Yeah, I think Hope was wearing one jersey and Worry was wearing another on the other sideline as that final snap played out. Now, we've seen some incredible plays to win games before, but in this case, I think the distance was just a little bit too great for it to happen here.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from MetLife Stadium. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on the 17-yard line.
They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
From the 23, here's a 2nd and 4.
Again, it's Edwards. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. first with Edwards. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. Faced with their first third down conversion opportunity and able to punch it through and pick it up on the ground.
And to me, doing it on the ground sends a different type of a message than throwing the football. And, you know, let's face it, we've done a lot of games together. How often have we seen third down turn into an automatic passing down no matter what the yardage?
Yeah, and last thing you want, that opening drive to go 3 and out. You got everything scripted, lined up. Let's get some points on the board, and they're able to avoid that 3 and out. On 1st and 10, it's Aikman. Oh, his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. Ronnie Lott, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And the Eagles will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. So here's Vic following the interception. And this is caught at the 20. A big play there for Philly. And even 40 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Vic readies to throw. That's out. And I think the ball's out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. So a rocky start on both sides offensively. Turnovers exchanged.
I saw what you did there.
What'd I do? Rocky. 2 Rockies.
I saw that. I got it. And, you know, and right now, they're carrying it around like they are wearing boxing gloves. If we're going to have that kind of a reference, they've got to get it together and start playing a little bit better ball.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, Aikman. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall out for play.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now a pass hauled in downfield and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Sanders here as they run out of the gun. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie up to make the tackle.
Nice satisfying run on 1st down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up.
This is caught inside the 15. And touchdown. DK Metcalf, 55 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Boy, so they don't get the conversion, but they're going to go right into the onside kick formation. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Vic on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
Drop 60, drop 60. 19 tight, not 60 miles here, 60 miles here.
On 3rd down, Vic out of the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles
first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
Vick to the air again. This is Smith to the ground. Touchdown, Eagles.
Devontae Smith.
35 yards.
And the Eagles have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by Butker.
I'll take the lead here at 7-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and who can step back and assert its will over the other.
Takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete.
Already in the first quarter, already sacked him once. Had to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play. Now Aikman on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Looking to throw again here, Aikman. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. On play action, Aikman. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Randy Moss, 30 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry.
That keeps the score. Visitors 12, Eagles 7.
After the touchdown, here's Groupie to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Eagles. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and a yard.
Vic now from the 50. And got his man complete. Touchdown. Fell outfield. Devontae Smith with his second touchdown here in this first half.
And the Eagles have moved out in front.
Butker now to add the extra point. And the lead is now 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. First down, here's Aikman. That is caught. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Vick's throw complete there to Smith. And the Eagles are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
That's good for an Eagles. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Now Vick, he's going to change things up.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Robinson is into the end zone. Touchdown.
Butker on for the PAT. And that makes it a 9-point game. The touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him started on 3rd and 10. Play action. It's Aikman. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. Big play for the Saints, but he could not reel it in. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Aikman. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. In motion left comes Moss. Vick operating on 1st down. Dancing to his left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here's Michael Vick. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Vick to throw it. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Drop 60, drop 60. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Vick to throw on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
What an excellent end result for them. But let's go back to the decision, first of all, to go for it all on 4th down. A lot of pressure on the quarterback's shoulders, but they knew he could handle it. Makes the right read there, gets the ball to his receiver. They get the 1st down. It's now 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Robinson is into the end zone for the Eagle touchdown. Butker now to add the extra point. And that will make this a 16-point lead. So not